You ever look up and think, hey, what if the sky just dropped a satellite on my head? No? Well, you should. Because the universe has jokes. And you're the punchline. You ever think about how literally everything above your head is out to get you? Because gravity doesn't sleep, and it doesn't care about your insurance policy. Let's start with space rocks. Earth is constantly bombarded with meteorites, constantly. Most burn up in the atmosphere. But sometimes they make it through. Like little stone assassins from the void. In 2013, a meteor exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, with the force of 30 Hiroshima bombs. That was a tiny one. Cute, right? But wait, it gets better. We've got satellites, space junk, entire dead rockets just floating up there, waiting to fall like the worst game of cosmic Jenga. And when they re-enter, they don't land gently. They scream through the sky like metal banshees and hope you're not standing underneath. And then there's just stuff. Construction tools, tree branches, coconuts, falling, constantly. Your head is a bullseye and the sky is practicing its aim. Honestly, the fact that you've never been hit is less safety and more lucky statistical fluke. Okay, deep breath. Your entire body is covered in creatures. You are less individual and more ecosystem with a credit score. Bacteria, fungi, mites, they're all on you. In you. Having brunch. Most are helpful. Some digest food. Some protect your skin. Others, not so much. Let's talk about Naegleria fowleri. The brain-eating amoeba, found in warm freshwater, gets into your nose while swimming, travels to your brain, and then, it eats it, like it's at an all-you-can-think buffet. There is no punchline for this one. Just don't snort lake water. Or how about toxoplasma, a tiny parasite found in cat poop that can subtly alter your behavior. It makes mice less scared of cats and might make you more reckless. Congratulations. You're just one litter box away from reprogramming. And viruses? They're everywhere. Doorknobs, phones, handrails. The flu can live on surfaces for hours. So can COVID, even norovirus, the evil mastermind behind cruise ship outbreaks, can survive cleaning agents like a tiny gastrointestinal supervillain. Your immune system's fighting a war every second of your life. You're just blissfully unaware in your pants. Think your DNA is a perfect blueprint? Think again. It's more like a janky IKEA manual written by a drunk time traveler. Full of instructions, sure, but also typos, duplicate pages, and weird parts that don't do anything. Every time your cells divide, there's a small chance they'll mess up. A little typo, a skipped instruction. One day, your body's like, let's grow some new liver cells, and the DNA goes, oops, made a tumor instead. That's cancer. It's not some foreign invader, it's your own cells. Going off script, like a Broadway understudy suddenly deciding the play is now about stabbing the main cast. And then there's inherited stuff. Some people get genes that make them more prone to Alzheimer's, heart disease, or turning bright red after half a beer. Thanks, Grandma. So while your genes built you, they also might be laying the groundwork for your future downfall. Classic family vibes. Breathing. Kind of important. Yet most of us did it so badly we'd flunk a basic respiration exam. Mouth breathing while you sleep leads to dry throats, snoring, and, over time, an increased risk of cardiovascular issues. Not dramatic enough? Okay, how about sleep apnea? A condition where you stop breathing entirely for up to a minute at a time. All night long, your brain eventually panics and wakes you up like, hey, are we dying or what? And you might not even know you have it. People go years waking up tired, blaming their mattress, their job, their kids, when really, it's their own throat playing peekaboo with airflow. Even during the day, stress and anxiety can mess with your breathing rhythm, lowering your oxygen levels and increasing your blood pressure. So yeah, breathing. Absolutely essential, frequently sabotaged, often done wrong. Good job, lungs. You spend your whole life eating, multiple times a day. Even. It's fun. It's social. It's delicious. But food? Food is dangerous. Because sometimes the very thing you love is secretly plotting your downfall. Let's start with choking. The Heimlich maneuver exists because, apparently, humans were designed with a soft squishy windpipe conveniently located next to the food chute. One wrong swallow, and boom, your dinner becomes an assassin. Then there's food poisoning. Bacteria like Salmonella, Listeria, and the always fashionable E. coli can turn your innocent Caesar salad into a biological weapon. You think you're being healthy, but the spinach has ulterior motives. And let's not ignore allergies. You could go 30 years loving shrimp, and one day your immune system flips out like, this crustacean? Enemy. And suddenly, you're going into anaphylactic shock because your body decided to start drama. Even normal food can be risky. Too much salt? Hypertension. Too much sugar? Diabetes. Too much processed meat? Welcome to the colorectal cancer watch list. Bacon. My sweet greasy Judas. So yeah, eat, but understand. You're gambling with every bite. Bon appetit. We treat gravity like this neutral background force. You drop your keys. You sigh. You fall down. You laugh. But gravity? It's out here ruining spines, wrecking knees, and plotting its next trip hazard. Everything your body does, standing, walking, blinking, has to work against gravity. Your heart literally pumps uphill to keep your brain from turning into a raisin. Your spine compresses during the day, so you're actually shorter by bedtime. That's not aging. That's just physics bullying you. Slip on a floor? Gravity. Trip over nothing? Gravity. That time you dropped your phone on your face in bed? Gravity. Laugh all you want, but gravity is undefeated. Isaac Newton discovered it, and then it presumably smacked him with an apple for good measure. And don't even get me started on falling injuries. They're one of the leading causes of accidental death, especially as you get older, when your bones become more like stale pretzels than load-bearing structures. So yeah, gravity. Ever present, totally free, and constantly trying to smash your body like it owes it money. You're on a planet that spins at 1.000 miles per hour and orbits the sun at 67.000 miles per hour. And somehow, we're like, yeah, I feel stable. Meanwhile, tectonic plates are just vibing under your feet, occasionally deciding to shift and destroy entire cities. Earthquakes? Instant chaos. No warning, no countdown, just boom, and your bookshelf is suddenly a weapon. Volcanoes? Literal underground pressure cookers with explosive attitudes. You live near one? You're one moody magma chamber away from becoming Pompeii 2.0. Tsunamis, hurricanes, tornadoes. Mother Nature basically has a full disaster playlist, and she hits shuffle when she's bored. Oh, and sinkholes. Just random holes that open up beneath your house and swallow everything. As if the earth suddenly went, you know what? No. So while you're walking around thinking, nice weather today, just remember, you're standing on a molten death ball with very little patience. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy weird, slightly horrifying facts delivered with a smile. See you next time.